Hello everybody, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're already my subscriber, hi guys, hello, and you should know that you are very loved and appreciated here. So if you don't know me, my name is Miss Pretty Positive, and yeah, so today guys, as promised, now I'm dropping my next episode, which is episode 3, the worst 17 years with the narcissist, episode 3. Please enjoy as I'm about to roll it. Okay, the worst 17 years with the narcissist, season 1, episode 3. You ready? Okay, so if you remember from the previous episode, so guy shows up out of nowhere, Jay, at my work to offer me a lift. And then, okay, so when he offers me a lift, okay, the conversation now, he's still charming, he's still trying to be this very perfect nice guy, and this time he uses, you know, the strategy of being a family man. My child this, my child that. I need to take my child to the hospital. My child. He kept on speaking about the child. This time it was child this, child that. But the conversation is giving, I'm a responsible family man. I'm a good dude. I'm a nice guy. That's the conversation is that. And then my child this, my child that, child this, child that. Took my child to school this. Took my child to school that. Attended a school meeting this. Attended a school meeting that. It's giving child this, child that, child this, child that, child this, family man this, family man that. But it was which was strategic on its own, but it was a very different conversation that I've never heard a black man from a black community speak about. That was really a very good strategy of him trying to be a family man. I'm going to be very honest. That's kind of like made me see him like, oh, wow, this is a good guy, you know, like, because that was his whole strategy, you know, his whole strategy was him giving a good guy persona. That was his strategy, you know, because he already knows my background. He already knows, like, I'm from a very family orientated background, you know, like Jay. He already knew this. He already kind of like started me in kind of like in advance. He already knew it. So he was giving that so that he could win me, you know. So obviously this was his strategy. So if I'm being very honest, that is what won me. But we were still having a general conversation at this time, you know, like general conversation. Like, remember, this guy is a stranger, so it was child this, child that, child this, child that. And obviously, when he gave me a lift that time, guess where he drops me? He drops me in my house. So obviously, that gave him a full-blown opportunity. He always used to see me in the streets, obviously, but he did not know where I lived and where I stayed. So that gave him a full opportunity of now knowing I live here. And obviously, and the fact that he had my number, right? Okay, so he gets my number like that, and then he keeps on now calling me and being friendly, you know. He was not kind of like asking me out as such, and you guys will know why. Because it gets interesting. So he was not asking me out as such in terms of, hey. Obviously, he was showing interest, but he was not very direct in, hey, I'm interested in you. Can we have a relationship? No, he was just being friendly for now. And, you know, so when he got the opportunity of knowing where I lived and knowing my number, he kept on calling me, you know, having these general stupid conversations and stuff like that, right? Now we're having these general conversations. He's calling me, but we're having general conversations. He's not asking me out as yet. We're just having general conversations like, hey, hi, ho, ho. And he calls me. And I remember during those times, he had such a great opportunity because there was a taxi strike. Yo, this guy got lucky, man. During those 2 weeks, there was a very heavy, hectic taxi strike. So, because it was very difficult to go to work during those times, he assisted me by asking a friend to use his car in order for them, so that I go to work smoothly. So he would ask his friend to drive me to work because he was working now. During the time when he was talking to me and he gave me a lift, he was on leave, by the way. So I think it was a 2-day or 3-day leave or whatever. So during the taxi strike, he would ask his friend to give me a lift to work, to drop me at work, and then every afternoon he would fetch me. So what had happened was, because many people were not showing up to work because it was a hectic taxi strike, you know, the taxi strike, the hectic one, to a point that they would ask us who are available to work overtime because the workload, right? So when he offered me a lift, so I just told him about this overtime, and he was like, "Oh no, work overtime, hey, make your money. Don't worry, I can fetch you at night," because obviously now we would be out at roundabout 10ish o'clock, like 8 o'clock sometimes, 9 o'clock sometimes, 10 o'clock sometimes, and whatsoever. So he got an opportunity to kind of like fetch me every day those times. However, this is when, guys, I've actually made a video previously about this in one of my first, second, or third, fourth video. If you scroll down, you will see it, where guys, believe it or not, the intuition in me was not feeling this guy. I was not feeling this guy. Something heavy on me. Even though, remember, he is too nice. Literally, this is a perfect dude when it comes to his persona. He brings this perfect persona about him, because that's his strategy to get me, right? So this is literally a perfect dude. If he talks, his godliness talks, his family man talks, him loving his kid too much and whatsoever. Because that is what he wanted me to see and he wanted me to believe, right? So he's literally a perfect dude according to his persona and the way that he presents himself to me. However, guys, the intuition and the gut feeling in me kept on saying he's no good. And let me tell you, there was no such thing as him being no good that was showing about this guy. This guy is literally perfect. The intuition, which is a red flag. I was actually teaching you guys that another red flag you should never, ever, ever ignore is your strong intuition that tells you what you are seeing is not what you are seeing. What is presented to you is not what you are seeing. So this dude is literally perfect. Perfect. Because that is how he's acting. That is how he's presenting himself to me. But, guys, the heavy, strong, spiritual intuition that was trying to protect me from this guy was fighting me. Like, guys, my heart will beat so fast whenever I'm with this guy. Something was saying no to the no to the no. Something was saying, Balega, he is no good. Literally, guys, it was overwhelming. The feeling was overwhelming that was against this guy. The feeling was overwhelming. Anyway, episode 3 finishes now because, guys, I'm timed by time. So thank you so much, and I shall see you in the next episode tomorrow. I love you guys so much. Mwah! Okay, that's it for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. And please, guys, do not forget to like, subscribe, and share my videos. I shall see you on the next video. I love you, and thank you so much for tuning in. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye. Mwah.